Hello and welcome to a quick update about Polkadot. So Polkadot is actually exactly where we wanted it. I've been waiting for a price in this target area here, and it now remains to be seen if the market decides to turn around here. It ideally does. If it doesn't, there isn't really much more support for Polkadot to the downside. And also this yellow target area, which is located between $6 and $10.50 roughly, yeah. This is the most important area where it would turn around. This is what I've been waiting for since November pretty much. We've been talking about these price levels and that they need to be reached in order to enable Polkadot to do a sustainable reversal. We are now in the target area. This is exactly where we want Polkadot. The problem is with Polkadot, the way it's coming into here, it is so impulsive, like the whole crypto market is currently crashing anyway, that I'm not too confident it's actually going to stop in here. It would need to stop at $6 and we would want a counter reaction to the upside. Don't get me wrong, it is now oversold, but it already was oversold a few days ago. So we want it to stop in here at around $6 and to turn around to the upside. If it doesn't do it, then where does it want to go? The last key support I've got on this chart at least is around $3.59. That would also probably be the next one around, well, $3.60 here around this area, sort of in this area of trade up to $4. There should be support, but ideally we want it to stop in this last Fibonacci retracement level. Yeah. If I draw the Fibonacci levels from 0, which is where I have to start for Polkadot here, and it doesn't matter if I could just start at 0. It doesn't really matter, but this is where we have those levels. Yeah, and I probably wasn't that accurate up here. It needs to be a little bit higher, but it's here. It's around, okay, maybe just below $6. Just double check that. Needs to go a bit higher up here. So there you go. So yeah, it's just below $6, that 88.7% Fibonacci level. And then 1064 was at 78.6. And I've always told you that this is the area where I see Polkadot get into. Here it didn't look like it anymore, but I remained confident, and there we are. Now, of course, also myself, I'm thinking, well, hopefully we're holding this, yeah, because we are coming down significantly, yeah. We are really, really coming down, and I've got a feeling that, as I said yesterday already, that more coins are going to die than we all think. Now, if coins die, I think Polkadot wouldn't be among them. If it is, you know, then probably like 80% of the altcoins are going to be wiped out. Yeah, maybe 90%, because Polkadot is one of the higher market cap crypto projects. It is one of the, in my view, best and most solid ones. And if that also fails, then I don't know. You know, then it's not that, you know, that's it. But obviously, it's not good for all of our portfolios. I also hold DOT. Not that much. I normally have my risk spread out between different altcoins, various altcoins, and hold most actually in Bitcoin, ETH, and ADA, which proves to be a good idea in this current environment, because a lot of altcoins are just, the charts are just a nightmare. Yeah, the charts are a nightmare, and we've come even lower than even I thought, and everybody called me super unrealistic and crazy last year. You know, when we were up here, then it was here sort of around $30. I've talked about these price levels, and then, you know, people said I can see a $100 Polkadot next week or something, and it just didn't work. We have to make these corrections and complete these corrections properly. We need to see this lower low below this wave C, and people always told me, but if we make a lower low, doesn't this trigger a bear market? And my argument was always, we actually were in a correction, or you could even call a bear market, but I know it's a bit difficult. For some coins it doesn't look like a bear market, but my argument was always, we've already been in a bear market since May 21, or in a larger correction. The only problem here with Polkadot is we made here a higher high, which is actually a corrective wave. So strictly from a technical point of view, this is a corrective wave, and for some cryptos this wave B was lower, for example for XRP. So for XRP we could have called it a bear market. For Polkadot, I know it's always a bit difficult, because we actually made an all-time high, and for Bitcoin as well, but we've seen a lot of coins actually only make lower lows or lower highs, and I think all of them are pretty much creating here the same wave pattern, and I think we have been in a correction for over a year now. And yeah, this might just be the last event, the last capitulation phase in this current correction, and there is not much more scope to go down much further. For me personally, the risk is more to the upside at the moment, which means not missing to buy in. But on the other hand, I am careful at the moment. I still let my buy orders trigger that I have set for channel members, and I wanted to rework them yesterday. I was so busy also with the live stream, so I did the live stream yesterday. I will look at them today to finish it off. I started, but I need to finish it off. But anyway, the day only has 24 hours, doesn't it? But here, this is where it should really stop ideally, just below $6. And if it doesn't that, yeah, okay, I would still give it here that roughly the $3.60 to $4 support zone. And if it goes below that, I would even get worried about Polkadot. But then at that point, I will be super worried about other coins as well, because Polkadot did hold really well overall here. It was expected that we get into this area, that we get into it that fast. And at the moment, there is no sign, no light at the end of the tunnel yet. So I'm also myself thinking, wow, what is going on here? And but again, I said it in the Solana video as well. If this is sort of the end of the correction, it is supposed to be scary. Yeah, some people will say, okay, it's manipulation and they will want you to sell, and maybe that's the case, but it is supposed to be scary. It's just what it is. It is how these corrections end. It is when everybody's selling, when everybody's running away, when everybody's panicking, then people stay away from the crypto market for years or for months. And then we go to new all-time highs and people buy in again and they lose everything again because they bought again at an all-time high instead of either holding through or buying low and selling high. And again, there's no guarantee any coin will survive. There's never a guarantee. But as I said in the last video as well, if Bitcoin dies, then we can go all home anyway, which I don't think it will anyway. So there is still much more scope for further downside. Polkadot, however, is quite limited. And that is, the altcoins have suffered much more than Bitcoin. Obviously, that was expected that they suffer that much more. It is a bit surprising, but in the end, we are not here in price levels yet that we didn't expect. Here we can still go down to around 560 in the current scenario. Okay, and that is my view here about Polkadot. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.